The amount of interest accrued on invested earnings is significant enough to compare to other long-term investments. As of now, dividends have not been paid out to shareholders, as the company has been in a restructuring phase. However, within the next 2 years, Company A will begin dispersing those dividends, as we are at a much more secure stage in generating revenue, and earnings per share is high enough to justify the dispersal of a $2.20 dividend per share. Since the beginning of the simulation, Companies C and D have been the strongest competitors. However, Company B crept up and had surpassed everyone in the market until Company A lowered production levels and began focusing on producing quality over quantity. Our current target market is the young adult to middle age, about 19 to 35 years old, the males and females. It is our goal to make the AC cameras we produce exactly what this demographic requires and do it in a way that utilizes the easiest to use format available on the market. While our competitors are increasing features of their cameras and sacrificing simplicity, we are doing the opposite in joining what was worked in the past as designs for the future into one easy to use action capture camera. Building on that, Company A is at the forefront of camera modernization. In the next 2 years, we will be introducing robotic assistants at each workstation in order to increase not only the level of productivity, but also the quality of productivity. A number of initiatives have been enacted in order to improve working conditions for employees and to promote environmental sustainability. In year 9, Company A began construction of on-site cafeterias and childcare services for employees, as well as improved lighting features and ventilation. In doing so, we are not only creating an environment desirable for employees to work, but for investors and consumers to buy into as well. In addition, an assembly quality incentive was raised in order to increase the excellence of products being produced. Now for lessons learned, first, what was most important throughout the simulation was to be aware of the company's strengths and to set goals for the company. What I didn't learn until late in the game late in the simulation, is that you can set goals for your company to reach, and once each goal is met, the company will actually receive additional bonus points. Even more bonus points are awarded for exceeding investor expectations, as long as the goal was set above the investor expectations. Second, in order to oversee a company, you've got to be able to make hard decisions. It may be necessary to sacrifice the image rating for a little bit in order to prepare for better quality productions and overall an even better image rating. Hard decisions present themselves constantly though. However, it is much easier to cope and make these decisions when you are aware of the going-ons of the company. Third, I learned that if you put on the time and set in place goals, success would come. Success may look different to everyone, but it is success nonetheless. My success came in toward the end of the simulation when every aspect of Company A was increasing, beating all other companies, even if there were only 3, and 2 were run by computers. Overall, I had a really good time with this simulation, and I think that it has prepared me to, in fact, maybe run a company someday. I hope. I will, as an entrepreneur myself. Thank you, and thank you.